Thank you for joining us. This is Michael Mars for In Wheel Time, and today we're reviewing the 2013 Ford Explorer Sport 4-wheel drive. Now this is a full-size SUV offering from the Blue Oval team that's been completely restyled with a sporty new design that really does away with the large boxy look of so many large SUVs that are out on the market, and with some black accent pieces like the roof rails, the front grille, the side view mirrors, and the lower body panels on the sport trim. The special 20-inch wheels provide that added performance look in an SUV size. While there are 3 engines available for the Ford Explorers, the Explorer Sport is powered by the twin-turbo direct-injected 3.5-liter V6 EcoBoost engine that quickly spins up 365 horses at 5,500 RPM, while the kick really comes from the 350 pound-feet of torque that comes in at a nice mid-range 3,500 RPM. Now this is the same engine that's found in the Ford Taurus SHO. The only transmission available with the Explorer Sport is a 6-speed automatic that does have manual shifter options, as well as can be controlled by a set of paddle shifters, because the Explorer Sport definitely brings the sport back to the sport utility vehicle segment. The interior of the sport trim level has also been redesigned with high quality materials and a nice two-tone color scheme. There's soft touch materials at the touch points with a large easy to grip door handle and user friendly controls. Now there's some driver specific controls on the lower side of the dash, while the gauge package is a refreshingly simple single gauge arrangement that shows speed and the gear selection. Now the rest of the driver information is found on the digital support screens on either side of that big speedometer. The right side is controlled by the thumb switches on the right of the steering wheel, and of course the left side, which actually has more of the driver information, is controlled from the left side of the steering wheel thumb controls. There are a set of paddle shifters that kind of seem out of place in an SUV, but this is a real sport SUV that at least tries to be sporty. Near the top of the center stack is the large touchscreen where many of the features, such as the available 390-watt Sony audio system that will really rock on a road trip, can be found. There is a slick panel below the monitor that houses the manual switches that aren't really manual, as they use the same touch technology as the screen does, which gives Explorer a really slick high-tech look that actually responds better than the touchscreen. At the base of the center stack is a hidden storage compartment with a 12-volt power supply, some RCA jacks, and even USB access ports. There are 2 cup holders that have ambient lighting for those midnight coffee runs, as well as a selection knob for the terrain management system that works with a 4-wheel drive. Now the soft armrest of the center console also serves as the cover for the deep storage, where there's another 12-volt outlet, as well as compartments for small storage such as change, and on the inner side of the top are locations to store pens and even some lip balm. Moving on around the interior, along with power adjustments for maximum comfort and support, the perforated leather seats provide heating and cooling for passengers, and there's a large glove box for storage in the dash, as well as storage components in the door panels. Now the two-tone color scheme stands out and seems very appropriate for a sporty sport utility vehicle such as the new Explorer. The rear seats continue with the same color scheme and style, as the second row seating is captain's chairs for comfort, but also makes passage into the standard third row seats easier. There is soft storage behind the front seats, as well as rear area climate controls on the back of the front center console. There's also 2 power outlets, one of which is actually a 110 outlet. Now the soft leather seats will fold forward with a 2-step process. Pulling a strap drops the headrest, and then pulling a lever on the base of the side of the seat allows the seat to fold forward and then just lift up. With seating for 7 or 8 passengers and 3 engine options under the hood, there's a power option to fit most SUV drivers, with the sport trim level providing absolutely the most fun. Now in addition, the Explorer properly equipped can have a tow capacity rating of up to 5,000 pounds, and the sport model carries a fuel economy target of 18 miles per gallon city and 22 miles per gallon on the highway. Running a legal 75 miles an hour, we actually got 23.4 miles per gallon average across a 60-mile stretch of Interstate 10 recently. This is Michael Mars, and we want to thank you again for joining us on the In Wheel Time, as we've been reviewing the new 2013 Ford Explorer Sport. If you get a chance to drive one of these nice vehicles, we highly recommend it. Be sure to join us on the Yahoo Sports Network, and you can follow us on Facebook. So until next time,